Hi guys, welcome back to another episode, and today I'll show you how to remove the S15 front bar and replace it with an Aero bar. And I will also show you how to install the rear pods on the rear bar. Some of the tools you'll need are a screwdriver, a ratchet set, and a trim remover to make it easier. To take off the front bar, first open your hood and there are 5 clips with screws in it at the top, like this. To remove them, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. Make sure you unscrew them softly because they're plastic and they might break. Once the top 5 screws have been removed, there are 2 screws, one on each side of the bar in the wheel arch. There are 2 more screws behind each headlight. You might have to turn the wheel and get in there somehow. You will need a 10mm ratchet. I should note that it's easier if you just turn the wheel to one side when removing this. I'd suggest you take off the number plate so you can put it on your new bar. Be sure to replace the number plate on the new bar, otherwise it might be illegal in some states. To put your front bumper on, please be careful, otherwise you might scratch your headlights. And to put it on, line it up and put it in like this. It should all just slide in relatively easy. To place the new screws in, they're quite simple. You just press it in and it should click in, like this. And that's how you put on an Aero front bar. To install the rear pods, it's best if you jack up your car. The reason why we jack up the car is to be able to screw the rear pod into the rear bumper easily, without the wheel. When attaching the rear pod to the rear bar, what you want to do is to have a clean surface on the rear bar. You can just simply wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, like this. If you have rubbing alcohol, it will help, but unnecessary. It's best to Sikaflex the rear pod to the rear bar as you're attaching it, so there's more rigidity. In this case, I don't have Sikaflex, so I've used heavy duty double-sided tape, which I will also use screws to attach it to the rear bar. Like this. Once the stick has been removed, carefully line up the rear pod to where you want it on the rear bar, like this. Once you like where it will be, you can then push on the rear bar to stick it on. Make sure you screw it in from underneath as well to give it extra strength, otherwise it might fall off and you might waste your money. Once you've screwed them all in, you are done. And thanks for watching.